Hey guys, welcome to part 9 of your HTML5 and CSS3. Hope you enjoy. Hey guys, welcome to another LearnitLen video tutorial, and this is part 9. So, we just finished off pretty much our first website in part 8, and I haven't really done all the designs fully, but I don't think that's necessarily important because I want us to focus more on these header tabs, the more important matters, and everything that you should need to know, basically. All these are designs you could just sort out yourself if you ever feel like it. But anyways, what I want to show you is how to get this next page running. So, this was from part 8 where we focused on the design. We got our index page, so the main content and everything like that. So we got the head and the body put in and everything like that. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to click on new, which is top left over here, like so, and what that will do is it will create another page or a sheet, if you would like to think of it in terms of Excel, Microsoft Excel that is. And what we're going to do is we're just going to do what we should normally do, which is HTML, like so. And let's break it up, so HTML like so, and you want to make sure you do brackets, the dash HTML, so you can tell the computer that you finished your conversation, whatever. And what we're going to do is we're just going to do file, we're going to do save as, and we go to our desktop where we kept our LOL. We go to header tabs like so, and what we're going to call it is characters.html. Do it like that, or you can click on, if you do H, it shows you hypertext markup language, which is what HTML stands for, and we do save, and there we go, we are now up and running. Something I want to do or show you on our index page. So if you click here on our index page, if you remember, we had all these links, are for our header, and as you can see right here, it says characters. And what you want to do is, in between the speech marks, you want to put in the address of whatever. But in this case, for my portfolio, what I'd like to do is, just to show you how it works, you can just grab the URL, copy, go here, and you can select this, control and save, fresh. Let's see if this works. Let that run just for a bit, and there we have it. So it does work, and as you can see that it would be best if, for instance, you on this page you had a home button where you can click on it and it will take you right back to its original page. But obviously I can't be asked to do that. It was just to show you how these header tabs work, and basically you want to get the file location of this and we want to insert in here. What we can do is, so we can go full file path to clipboard like this, and in characters just paste it in like so, save, yes, and there we go, there we have it. We have got our file path. If you want to do it the other way, which a lot of people do tend to do as well, Instead of getting the characters and right clicking it, going to full file path to clipboard and then pasting it in here, which is the easier route, which I just demonstrated there, what you can do is you can go onto your desktop, go to LOL, header tabs, and as you can see characters, you can either copy the path like so, which will copy it to the clipboard. Once again, you can right click, you can go to, right click, go to properties, go to the security, and you can copy and paste this location where characters is within the speech marks, like I have done here. But the way I did it was just a shorter way, it saves you time and energy. But I'm just demonstrating 3 or 4 different ways. You can just simply copy and paste the file destination, add it onto your website, into wherever it needs to go, or your tabs or clickable links. For instance, if I wanted to make this clickable, you'd go to first post, and then you'd go to where the href is, you'd remove that, and you'd put this in, for instance, and save it. I'll do Control and Z to reverse the action I just made. But anyways, let's get started. So what we're going to do is, we're going to do open brackets, spacebar, just put a few spaces, and use either the cursor or the up and down buttons to go up. So open brackets, we're going to type in head, and we're going to close the head, and then we're going to make a body, and close the body. Sounds weird when I talk like that. Head and close the body. Anyways, so if you guys remember correctly, we want to make a meta char set, which I explained in my previous episodes, so I'm not going to re-explain it now. Char set, and we're going to equals speech marks, close it off, and we're going to type in UTF-8, like so. Click down to where the head is, go to title, and what should we call it? Let's call it League of Legends. And character selection, Mufasa. And we're gonna end the title like so. Control and S for control and save. And we're gonna refresh this, and we're gonna click on characters. So it's all set up. If we go here, you can see it once again. We've got our League of Legends character selection written on the tab, and yeah, it just shows that we've got the right destination, which is exactly what we want. Now, to show you something cool, I'm just going to move on, and well, first we're going to do our Fav Icon, if you remember what that is from my previous episodes. And what we're going to do is link rel for link relevance equals shortcut icon. Go here, type in href, and we're going to do equals speech marks type equals speech marks, close it off, because in type, if you go back here, we're going to simply, sorry, one second, I'm just thinking, type in image bnd.microsoft.icon, and for the href, so depending on what icon you want, you go back here. I hope you remembered that, in the previous episodes you did set up photos and stuff like that, like I have done. Also, hopefully you've set up videos as well, like this for instance. So yeah, anyways, let's go to the photos, go to the Fav Icon. Do you remember how I showed you how to do that? So if I go here, go to the copy the path, like so, go here and paste. Once again, I forgot, if you do the copying the path, it creates speech marks for you because it automatically assumes you're doing it for HTML coding. Let's go to the characters, and there it is in our tab. Perfecto, as you can see. Moving on, what we're now going to do is we are going to okay. Oh, sorry, I got really confused. Okay, we're just gonna create a style sheet. So if you remember, in our index we attached a style sheet which was right here. So this was our style sheet, and in order to make sure that we can get the designs focused separately on a different page, we're going to do, in fact, we're going to type in link relevance equals speech marks, and we're going to type in no, that is completely wrong. We're going to do link relevance style sheet. We're going to go here, spacebar, do type, and then equals to speech marks text / CSS, and we're going to put a speech mark on the end, sorry, and we're going to type in href equals speech marks, and we're going to put a hashtag in there for now. We don't need to do a style sheet just yet. Anyways, next thing to do is we're going to do meta name, like so, equals viewport with content is equal to width dash device dash width. This you'll see later on. Okay, and right below it we're gonna type in, let's do a few spaces. So we're gonna type in style type is equal to speech marks text / CSS. If you want to skip these, what I'm doing, you can always just copy and paste some bits here and there from your previous index page. Anyways, and I'm going to end it with style, and the reason why is just in case we want to, put a dash there, just in case you want to edit anything within this page itself instead of the style sheet, so that's always useful. Anyways, let's move on to our body, and in our body what we're going to do is we're going to give it a class. So let's start. Body class equals brackets, speech marks body. So our class name is going to be body, and next what we're going to do is we're going to do div class is equal to speech marks background dash rep. So we're going to be setting it up for a video background. So if you guys remembered in our previous video, tutorials. I did say create up, you know, a bunch of folders within LOL, your website, and to make sure you download at least 1 or 2 videos. So I've got a video which is called music video effect blah blah blah, and we're going to be now using it, so putting it into practice. So yeah, alright, so we've got background wrap, press enter, and what we're going to do is brackets video ID is equal to speech marks, I can't spell, video background dash len. I know it sounds weird, but video background element kind of thing. And we're going to do spacebar and preload equals to speech marks. We're going to do auto within that, and then we're going to do auto play speech marks true, and then over here we're going to do spacebar, and we're going to do loop equals speech marks, and we're going to tell it to loop because we want the video to keep looping over and over again, which means repeat. For those who are either unknowing of what it means, we're going to do muted, and we're going to type in speech marks like so. Equals, perfect, equals speech marks muted, because we don't want any sound coming out from our background, because unless, you know what, you don't actually have to keep it muted, you can actually edit the video, or you can add sounds if you wanted to, but in this case I don't want it to have any sound, I want to keep it silent. And sorry, I'm scratching myself. Do open bracket, open bracket, close bracket. God. Anyways, so what you should be writing is open bracket video ID equals speech marks video background element, but it will be written as video dash bg dash elem, and then you do preload equals speech marks auto, and then auto play equals speech marks true, and then you type in loop equals speech marks loop, and then you go to muted equals speech marks muted. You can have that non-muted by just simply removing it, or say unmute. And then in this case what we're going to do is, now that we've written that up, we can just simply type in open brackets. So let's do spacebar, press enter, and then open brackets, and then we can do source ID is equal to speech marks like so, and we're going to type in spacebar type equals to let's do close bracket, and we're going to type in video dash mp4, so that way, you know, our coding is recognized as a video, not as an image or anything like that, so it does know, you know, what it's dealing with. And we're going to type in dash video like so. And you know, for heaven's sake, we might as well just say video is not supported, just in case, you know, for instance, the video doesn't work, it will tell us saying sorry, you know, it doesn't work. If it does work, then it will eradicate this and it will just play the video, so no one will be seeing this. So happy days. Anyways, so go back to our desktop, go to LOL, and in your folders for videos, which you should have downloaded on YouTube in the very first few episodes, you click on this, copy the path. Let's get rid of these speech marks, because when you copy the path like I have done so, it will create speech marks for you. Control and save, and let's see. Video is not supported. Perfect. Let's see why not. Source. I am a retard. Truly am. I truly am. The reason why it failed was because of this source. And although it doesn't look... Sorry, I don't know what I did. Yeah. Although it doesn't necessarily look like the BGs or Bob's uncle, I don't know, then is because we haven't designed it in CSS. So once we design it in CSS, it should look rather impressive. You will create a video background that will extend all the way throughout here, and it will allow you to see, things here and there and so on. Whether or not we want this video background itself is a different story, because it's a bit too bright and it's a bit painful to look at. But you know what? I think that's a good start. Hey guys, sorry about that. Could have been way better tutorial. But I still hope you learn how to add in a video background, and in the next tutorial you'll be able to see how we can design it and make it a lot more aesthetically pleasing so that it fits the whole page itself. Anyways, don't forget to hit subscribe, which is right here, or you can click on the link below. Thank you. Hey guys, welcome to part 8 of our HTML5 and CSS3. I hope you enjoy part... Well, I already just said that. Anyways, let's get started.